around us is media, design, pleasure. Around
facing the most adversity and figuring it out.
consistent work and putting in the work that nobody saw. The
Prove
consistent
yourself.
work.
Know what is right for you. Prove yourself. Know what is right for you. For the person that you are. From milestones to momentum. Our 2024 journey and our 2025 vision. I'm Thomas Touhy. I didn't come from much. I didn't start with a high advantage. I would even say I started with the opposite. I started with things going against me in this life. Everybody in this world has an equal and the same opportunity as everybody else. They get to build up what they want to create for their own life, and everything in this life is a choice. Thomas Touhy, I'm a college dropout. I used to have an e-commerce business. I do MMA right now. I go to the gym a ton. Now I obviously do this YouTube. The mission for this channel, focus on greatness, growth, success, progress. But I want to be talking about the progress that you can be taking in every single area of your life. The mission for this channel, I want to help as many people as I can. This world is not a great place in all places. Life is beautiful, yes, but this world is very cruel. And I want to touch the people who have been impacted by the negatives of life's circumstances. The people who have no hope, the people who have no purpose, they don't know where they're at in life. I want to reach you. I want to help you. And if I can help one person, that's enough for myself. In this life, not everybody was meant to be great. There are some people who had a rough start. People had a rough start. They had to figure it out themselves. They didn't have it all handed to them. And I think that's what makes the end goal, the success, so valuable. Because there is no light without darkness. If you never experience this time without anything that you wanted in this life, and going through the trials, going through the tribulations, that's what's going to grow you as a person. Even if you don't see it yet, that's why so many people quit. So many people start, but they don't see the vision of the long-term picture. You need to be outcome focused, focused on enjoying the journey and knowing that the things that happen to you in your journey, it's meant to be. God has a plan for each and every single one of us, or else you would not be here. The vision I have for myself, I want to become as physically strong as possible, as mentally strong as possible. I want to grow within my communication skills. I want to grow the relationships in my life. I want to grow within the habits that I'm doing on a daily basis, kill the habits of the old person I was, and continue to develop habits of this person that I'm creating for myself, the highest possible version of myself. I'm constantly on the chase to create the best version of myself. And what I want for myself is to continue to focus on the strength that I'm building every single day, focus on the discipline, living a life of discipline, and not being blind to what's happening in my life. Being able to be honest with myself and not lie to others about where I'm at, because that leads to stagnicity. You never should be content. Content? Never. No. People who are content stay losers. That's why losers are where they're at in this life. Losers are going to continue to lose. You can give a loser a map and a Ferrari to get a destination, to get gold, and they still won't get in the car and drive because it's too far, it's raining out, it's not how far they want it to be. Losers will always make an excuse, but winners will continue to win. And it's a mindset. It's a mindset and attitude that you go about life. It's a perspective that you go about life. It's how you carry yourself when you meet other people and the energy that you give off to other people. How are you going about life? How do you handle yourself? How do you handle others? How do you speak? What tone do you speak in? Are you being intentional with the body language that you have? And what I want for my viewers, what I want for my channel, I want everybody to become the best versions of themselves. I want them to continue to work on their purpose. If you don't have a purpose, build your purpose. Figure out why you are here on this life. And constantly work on building the mindset that you have and the person that you're becoming. Always work on self-development. Self-development is going to lead to all the goals that you want in this life because you're building the person that you're becoming. This life is a game where all characters, and you're building the character abilities that you have on a daily basis, the intelligence that you have, the habits that you have, how clean you are, how organized you are, your time management, how you're treating people. You need to treat people really, really well. You need to go about life and be a light in this life. You need to stay away from spreading negativity and stay away from talking behind people's back. If you don't have something nice to say about somebody else, don't say it. We're going to become the greatest individuals in this entire life. We are chasing greatness and growth, success, and progress in everything that we do. How you do one thing is how you do everything. But if you're not in the chase, you're not in the battle, you're never going to know what it's like. You're never going to live the life that you want, because you have to go to battle with yourself. You have to go to battle with your mind, the temptations to flee back to your old habits. You cannot be doing this. You need to be developing a new person, developing new habits, creating greatness within your life. This year is going to be the year that changes everything for everybody. If you lock in, if you stay disciplined, you can create your goals. You can create the dreams that you want in your life. I know times are tough. You may stop believing in yourself. You have that fear. You have that anxiety. This year was tough. You're going through a lot right now. But everybody is going through life. Just because you're going through this does not give you the excuse to not pursue your dreams and become the best version of yourself. You need to do this for yourself and your bloodline and the people around you. You need to be an example of greatness. But the past is not who you are becoming. What's behind you is not more important than what's in front of you. You need to wake up. You need to lock in. You need to develop this new character for yourself. It's going to be the new year. We're going into 2025, and you cannot waste this time. You cannot keep procrastinating. You cannot keep going into pleasure. You need to stand 10 toes still. Create the version of yourself that you want for yourself. Put yourself around people who are going to grow you. Stop making excuses, because that is what leads to a content lifestyle. If you don't want it bad enough, it comes down to the urgency that you want it. Winners are going to win regardless. They're going to go out and do what they need to be successful. They're going to go out and do what they need to be important. So you need to figure out if you're a winning or losing individual. Because if you're a winner, you have no time to play games. You have no time to procrastinate. You have no time to be average. You have things to do. You are important. You have a duty and a responsibility to everybody around you if you're taking this responsibility on. To become the best version of yourself, to become the soldier in this life, have a warrior mindset. So if you're not having a great life right now, if you're going through things that are tearing you apart, you're going through that depression, or going through that, you're battling that PTSD, know that things are going to get better. Continue and to start working on yourself, because you can get better. If you don't have that belief, you're never going to get better, because you are what you think you are. If you think you're a loser, then you are a loser, and so be it. You're going to live with the consequences of thinking that, because your thoughts lead to the actions in your life. So if you don't have, you must build this belief in yourself by doing things that are going to make you important. Throw pleasure out the window and start building yourself up into an important individual, doing things that you're proud of, fulfilling your purpose, your innate purpose that you know you were created on this earth to fulfill. Because you've lived with so many years of being content, and now you're not. You're discontent. You're striving for more. You're figuring out, oh, this is all that there is to life. There has to be something more. There has to be something more, and there is. It's finding your innate purpose. It's pursuing that on a daily basis and being in constant pursuit of greatness, being on the pursuit of the journey that you're in, constantly being in the battle of battling your own mind and conquering yourself, because if you conquer yourself, you can conquer anything in this life. Conquest is something that a man should always be on the pursuit of. There is always conquest. There's always something to conquer. There is never being content with the life that you have and the person that you are. There's always something to conquer. My purpose is to become the best version of myself, build myself up to gain as much wisdom and knowledge as I can, and spread this to other people, to help as many people in this life, to impact as many people in this life, and to grow as many well-connected, quality relationships, and to create lifelong, lasting memories with, to experience the most and as much as I can, and to develop as much finances as I possibly can, to constantly being in the pursuit of the best version of myself. disciplining myself and living a life of discipline, saying the things I mean and meaning the things I say, to protect and provide for the people around me at a high level, and to become the greatest person in this universe, the strongest, most accountable, the hardest worker, and develop this self-love that is unmatched from the simplicity, from the normal ways of living life, to be above average and to stop being average, to conquer being average, to conquer my mind and to have complete, utter control over my mind. This journey's been tough this year. I've went into ruts. I've had my seasons this year, but I know the person and the path that I'm on and the person that I'm becoming. No matter what happens to me in my life, no matter what happens externally, you will have this innate happiness because of what you've developed and built over time through the hardships of this life. No matter what happens to me, I know I choose the day I have. I know when I rest my head on that pillow, I'm going to have a great day because I controlled what I can control. This year wasn't the best, yes, but I know 2025 will change the directory of your guys' life. Lock in with this channel, and it's going to change my life too. It's going to change everything. This year is the opportunity for maximum growth. We're battling things head on in life. There's a lot of things that I'm going through. There's a lot of things that are going on. But this journey never stops. Life never stops if you want it to or not. Life keeps going. Life must keep going. And that's the mindset of a warrior. It's having the stoicism. No matter what happens, you're going to keep going because you know the long game. You know the journey that you're on. You guys can do it. You guys can do it. If you're a human, you can do anything in this life. I've seen it with my own two eyes. I've lived it. I've lived this experience. I've lived from being a depressed, skinny loser to becoming where I'm at right now. That gives me the belief within myself that I can accomplish anything. And that gives me the belief that you guys can accomplish anything. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything that you ever wanted to in this entire world. You can become anyone that you've ever wanted to in this life with the discipline and with controlling your mind, because your mind is it's the biggest thing that's you got for you, and it's the biggest thing that's going against you. It's within your choice to listen to the great things that are going on in your head or to listen to the demons and what is trying to get you against your goal in this life. 2025, I want to hear nothing but greatness. We're going to have nothing but growth. This channel is going to grow. I want to help as much people as I possibly can with the wisdom and knowledge that I've gained through the experiences that I've gone through in my life. I want to be a beacon of hope. I want to be a light for the people in this world. I want you guys to know if I could do it, you guys can do it, because I'm not much than what I explained to you guys earlier. I'm an ambitious, driven, hungry individual that is discontent with the life that he has and is constantly striving towards creating a better life and want to help others do the same. So just because you don't have everything that you want in this life right now, just because you don't have it, you're in the journey. Things seem tough. Things seem like they're not going your way. Know that they're happening for a deeper reason that you can ever understand. But you have to have the bigger picture in your mind. You have to see beyond than what's in front of you. You got to have the vision. This year it's all about creating a vision. This year is all about creating a vision for your life and pursuing it to build that person that you've always wanted to create for your life. To start doing the things that you've procrastinated on, that you've always had the excuses to kill the biggest monster in your life. It's time to stop making excuses. It's time to start bossing up. It's time to level up, to take control of your life, to lock in and to create greatness, to create the greatness that you've always known that you can create in your life. It's never too late. So wake up, get up off your ass, and do the things that are necessary to move your life forward And next time in 2026, I'm making an exact video like this, and you're going to have tremendous results. You're going to have results off the charts, and you have been accomplished the things that you've always wanted to accomplish for your life. And I'm going to be happy for you sitting here knowing that you can do it on your sideline throughout the way, because I'm here for every single one of you guys, and I care about every single one of you guys. Remember that you guys can do it, and it's all about the mindset that you have, or creating greatness, success, growth, and progress. Winners win, losers lose. If life is tough right now, if you're lonely, if you're in that journey, keep going. It's worth it. It's worth it to keep going. It's worth it to stay disciplined. It's worth it to not give up. I can attest to that. For the people who are struggling every single night, for the people who are having hard times to go to sleep just because of how bad their depression is, for the people who can't even wake up and say that they're grateful for the day that they have because of how skewed their perspective is. They can't even wake up and say, this is a great day today. Keep going. No matter how hard and how dark your life has gotten, keep going. It's worth it, and never give up, because you are going to become someone great one day. You are going to become someone great one day. You are already worth it. You are worth everything in this life. You just can't see it yet. You need to start valuing and seeing the purpose that you have, the value that you can provide to other people. I know when you're so far gone, your mind is lost. You're blind to your potential and what could be and how life could be. But I'm trying to tell you, just ask yourself, what if? What if I got through this? What if I were to become a better person? What if I were able to establish better habits in my life? What if I were able to take this amount of time and to spend it on personal development and figure out the person that you would become? Focus on building yourself up and loving yourself, because that leads to the love that you're going to give out to other people. It's all about the person that you're becoming, because you attract which of what you are. From milestones to momentum, my 2024 journey and 2025 vision. I love you guys, and we're going to create greatness. Stay locked in. You got this.